Hello everyone, Davey Simpson with Surry County Beekeepers Association. Today we want to talk about painting your beehives. Painting is probably one of the most important parts of keeping your hive. It will make the hive last much longer, and it is very important to keep your hive equipment in the best condition possible. And by painting, that will allow you to keep your hives for many, many years to come. There are, however, certain parts of the beehive that should not be painted. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. But first, we'll talk about the type of paint we should be using. If you're using just regular exterior paint, it should be a good quality paint. It can be oil-based or it can be water-based. Either one, it really doesn't matter. In our case, with the Surry County Beekeepers, we have used stain this year. Stain can also be white, just like this is. This is a stain that we put on this hive yesterday. So really, it doesn't matter what you choose to do. Just make sure it's a good paint or stain, and it will make your equipment last a lot longer. This hive setup here is a bottom board with a deep bottom and a hive top feeder with an inner and an outer cover. We'll go over the parts now of what to paint and what not to paint. On your hive cover, the parts that you want to paint are anything that is exposed to the outside. Anything that is inside, you leave with bare wood. This keeps the bees from coming in contact with the stain or paint that you're using. The inner cover, it doesn't get any paint at all. So it's just bare wood because it's out of the elements and within the confines of the beehive itself. The hive top feeder, the same applies with this. It just gets on all four sides that are exposed to the elements of the outside. You can, however, if you choose, to paint this part here, and it will keep the water from seeping from the outside through that crack, and it will extend the life of your beehive. Same way with your brood box. Everything on the outside gets painted. You can paint this portion if you choose. It will prolong the life of your hive as well. We chose not to, just for time restrictions. It's a lot easier just to stack these boxes up and spray them in a big stack. So just the four outside edges on the brood box. The bottom board, this would be the part that's on the inside of the hive. You can paint the entire bottom board. We chose to just paint 6 or 7 inches from the front entrance in and leave this bare wood, which will be on the inside of the beehive. However, on the bottom side, you paint the entire bottom board, covering it very well. And what we done is where the slats come together, we made sure that the paint was in those cracks very well and it wouldn't absorb any moisture. So, to recap, the only thing that gets paint is exterior. That is what is on the exterior of the hive. And anything that the bees come in contact inside the hive is left bare wood. Use a good quality paint. I will also say that it doesn't matter the color. It can be white, it can be yellow, blue. I will say that I would probably stay away from the darker colors. The darker colors draws heat and retains heat, which may increase the internal heat temperature inside of your hive. So I would stay away from the darker colors. Anything your lighter shades you can use on your beehive. With that being said, you can find mismatched paint at Lowe's or Home Depot that are at a very reduced price, and it works great. So that is painting a beehive. Now, I mentioned a while ago that we were coming to you from Blue Ridge Bee Supply. and I would like to give them a shout out. They are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 to 5. On Saturday, they're open 9 to 12. You can get all of your beekeeping equipment locally. Their number is 719-7878. They do also still have bee dates. You can get packages on April the 14th at a cost of $125. You can get nukes at a cost of $165, and they have 2 dates available, April the 25th and May the 9th. If you have any questions or need any equipment, don't hesitate to give Blue Ridge Bee Supply a call. Thank you, and happy beekeeping.